I have a package from Crypticarium that I think... Actually, I'm not sure what it is. So I'm just gonna open it up and you guys can join me to figure out what it is. It's got some nice weight to it, so... Just jump right in. Oh, okay, it's, the new piece from the Miskatonic University in Arkham. Oh, there are 2 envelopes. Nice. I only saw 1 envelope. This is, of course, another awesome edition of... Why is my computer freezing? Sorry, my computer's freezing. This is another very awesome Inner Sanctum piece. And I already saw what's on the bottom of the package, which is what is making it heavy. So I'm very excited to get... excuse me again. To get into everything that is in here. So we're starting with this amazing piece of art. Which came with this. And this is from the Board of State Charities, the State House in Boston. And it is a transcribed excerpt from the Journal of Patient B. Zimmerman, dated July 16th, 2020. Every morning that I awaken in this place, I cannot shake the fear that my skull is filling up with sweat, and that I might drown in my sleep as a result. Yet while my mind rots in the brackish brain case, my body feels drained of its vital fluids, as if there was some great parasitic thing that has been feeding from me throughout the night. Nights here are the worst. When the air conditioning shuts off, the humidity creeps in. Soon after, those damnable headaches, followed closely by the things we fear most. This thing that feeds upon us in the night. 16 times it has entered our rooms and our minds. 16 times my fellow inmates and I have complained about terrible dreams and debilitating migraines. And 16 times we have risen with the dawn to find one of our brethren dead in their beds. The staff all laugh at us when we tell them the truth of these deaths. But what do they know? They haven't seen what we've seen, and now there are so few of us left to tell the tale. The last time it happened was 3 nights ago. No sooner was I asleep when I was taken back there again. Back upon that hill, back inside that barn. A putrid odor hangs in the thick through the open doors. Below it, in the barren field surrounding us, I see a skeletal herd of cattle, each too emaciated to move, let alone run. Standing amongst them is a boy. I recognize him as a fellow patient here at Danvers, but I do not call his name. He sees me. The confused expression on his face mirrors that of the cows. I call out to him to warn him of what's coming, but it's too late. He'll die like so much cattle, just like all the others. The thing that feeds on us has been in the barn with me the whole time. It blows past me like a charging bull, carrying with its carry-on stink of shit and blood. The cattle have no time to even moan. They burst apart like insects under the weight of a boot. I watch in horror as the boy is lifted into the sky by some invisible hand. His skin shrivels before my eyes into a gray, lifeless husk, just like all the others. Though I cannot see it, I shout at the thing, wanting to know why I've been spared yet again. To my surprise, my screams are met by the sounds of men. They yell in unison into the fetid wind, only this time not in agony, but with purpose. Torchlight approaches through the broken trees of the nearby forest. It's a flash of light, and an immense shadow hovers above the boy's drained corpse. stare in the dark void and lock eyes with the thing inside the shadow. I stare back into its burning red eyes and bear witness to its pulsating torso of twisting viscera. It screams as two embryonic insectoid-like appendages lunge out at me amidst a field of swirling tentacles. I prepare myself for oblivion. Only there is another flash. This time its brightness pierces the darkness of my mind and forces me awake for what seems like the first time in days. The smell of rotting meat clings to my sweat-soaked clothes, though I caught sight of its true form for a mere moment. The memory of the feeding thing's appearance haunts me. I must commit its horrendous visage to my canvas before my mind is corrupted. For although we have been free of this invisible predator now for going on 3 days and nights, the building's air conditioner has broken. Night approaches, and I could already feel a great and terrible migraine burrowing into my skull. That's a very interesting short story and just a really amazing piece of artwork. And this is labeled with the number 26. But before I get into that, I should probably show what probably goes with it. And that is beautiful piece of archaeology, and that is the Miskatonic University Special Collections Department item 426-C-C31, and it's a Yugoth stele, a stone artifact carved from an unidentified black stone depicting a Migo, or Old One, recovered by Professor A. Wilmarth at an undisclosed location in Vermont in the later half of 1928. According to Wilmarth's notes, the piece was created on the planet Yugoth and somehow involved with astronomical navigation. Stone does not correspond to any known terrestrial material. And like I said, I believe that this envelope might have some more information towards this very interesting item. Oh, it does not. It is actually my certificate of appointment to certify that I have been appointed to the position of the Professor of Arcane Collections, in testimony whereof the seal of the university and the signatures as authorized by the Council of Elders are hereunto affixed, given at the city of Arkham on the 31st day of January in the year 1920. And that is definitely getting framed, for I am a professor, and no one can say differently. Not only a professor, but a professor of the Arcane Collections, which is just 10 times cooler. That is it for this edition of the Inner Sanctum, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you later.